We'll call to order the regular meeting of the Batavia City Council for Monday, June 15th, 2015. I'd ask that you all please rise for a brief invocation to be followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. We ask for a special blessing on our community tonight. Since 5 o'clock, we've experienced dozens of calls from both the fire, police, and public works, given the weather conditions that have occurred. We are also aware that we have 4 members of the City Council who apparently are not going to be able to make the meeting, so we're going to deal with that in just a minute. But we are wanting to shower a special blessing on all of our city employees who at this moment are on the street doing what they are here to do in the very best way that they can to deal with the emergencies at hand. And we just ask a special blessing for their safety and their guidance and the understanding of all those who have experienced some damage or concern in their home, to be known that the community of Batavia is here to work with them, and we are doing everything we possibly can to help them. As always, we also want to remember those from our community and those from throughout the United States of America who are serving on foreign soil in defense of the liberties of the United States of America, and we just ask a special blessing be showered upon them. Tonight, we just ask for guidance and wisdom as we act on the items on the agenda before us, knowing that each and every one of us is here to do in our own minds and souls the best that we can. We ask for all these blessings. Amen. Alderman Brown, would you lead us to the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ask the clerk to please call the roll.
Brown. Rosato.
Here.
Atack. Here. Starr. Here. Alderman Chanson is absent. Wolf.
Here.
Alderman Fisher is absent. Alderman O'Brien is absent. Callahan.
Here.
Homan. Oh, Alderman Homan is absent. I didn't notice that. Otterman.
Here.
Cerrone.
Here.
McFadden.
Here. Let the record reflect that 10 of the 14 elected members of the...
9 of the 13.
9 of the 13 elected members of the City Council are present and accounted for. Obviously, we have a resignation. So we do have the necessary quorum to conduct business. Moving then to items number 4, which are items to be removed, added, or changed on the agenda. And this is where I guess I will come in. Given the number of absences that we have and the resignation that we have currently on the City Council, I've conferred with the City Attorney, and it's going to be our recommendation that on tonight's agenda that we will carry forth on everything on the agenda up through item number 15. And that is the amending of the Larson's Commons Annexation Agreement. The rest of the agenda, we are going to propose that we will make a motion tonight to have a special meeting next Monday night for the consideration of the alternatives on the Houston Street pedestrian crossing, the Class F liquor license, I guess we'll have time for that, the fireworks permit, the administrator's report, the committee reports. We will do all that next Monday night. So there won't be any action tonight on any of the other things beyond item 15, given the context of the situation that we find ourselves in. Is the rest of the council in agreement with me on that? We kind of tried to pull all of you.
Your Honor, I think we need to have a motion then to call a special meeting, correct?
Right, at the end of this meeting, I think we will do that. Yeah, at the end of the meeting. Okay, then moving to, we still got that. Anything else from anybody? Okay, moving then to item number 5, which is the consent agenda. Alderman Atack, do you have that?
Yes. The consent agenda reads as follows. Accept and place on file A, Committee of the Whole minutes for May 12, 2015. B, Historic Preservation Committee minutes for May 11, 2015. C, Plan Commission minutes for February 4th, 2015 and March 3rd, 2015. And D, May 2015 Building Report. Approvals, June 5th, 2015 payroll, $733,505.79. Accounts payable check register, $1,580,304.37. City Council minutes for May 4th, 2015. Resolution 15-71-R, authorizing approval of the 2014 NPDES Phase 2 Notice of Intent Renewal. Resolution 15-69-R, Tri-City Ambulance Memorandum of Understanding, on approval of Class E for liquor license for K House Jewelers. I move we approve the consent agenda as presented.
Second.
Moved by Alderman A-Tech, second by Alderman Stark for the approval of the consent agenda as presented. Any discussion? Clerk call the roll.
A-Tech?
Aye.
Stark? Aye. Wolf?
Aye.
Callahan?
Aye.
Boderman?
Aye.
Saron?
Aye.
McFadden?
Aye.
Brown?
Aye.
Rosado?
Aye.
Motion's approved, 9 yes, no no's, 4 absent. All right, moving then to item number 6, which is a resignation, which I regrettably have to read, but I think good things will come from what is about to happen. Dear fellow council members, mayor, city staff, and community, please accept this letter as my official resignation from the Batavia City Council as 4th Ward Alderman effective June 10th, 2015. I write this to you with all mixed emotions, as I am saddened that my time is cut short serving for the city of Batavia as a whole. However, I am enthusiastic to begin working hard for our community with a downtown focus as the newly hired incoming executive director of Batavia Main Street. It has been my privilege to serve, partner, and work with each of you over the past 2+ years. Serving as an alderman for this amazing city of Batavia is an experience that I will hold with me forever. I know that my time spent working and growing relationships with you all have had a favorable impact on my new responsibilities at Batavia Main Street. Public service is both rewarding and challenging at times, but when you have a love of the community as much as we all do, you are willing to take the good with the bad in order to make an impact. I am looking forward to continuing to make a great and positive impact on our beloved Batavia. Thank you all for allowing me to govern and learn beside you for the best of the city of Batavia. See you around downtown. Sincerely, Jamie Som. I would entertain a motion that we accept this letter with great regret, but with great anticipation of outstanding leadership that Jamie will show as Executive Director of Batavia Main Street.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Alderman A-Tech, second by Alderman Stark, that we accept this letter with regret. Anybody want to make any comments? Clerk call the roll.
A-Tech?
Aye.
Stark?
Aye.
Wolf?
Aye.
Callahan?
No.
Boderman?
Aye.
Saron?
Aye.
McFadden?
Aye.
Brown?
Aye.
Rosado?
Aye.
So that one's approved, 8 yes, 1 no, and 4 absent. So I told Jamie that, traditionally we always give a retiring alderman a plaque in appreciation of their service, and this came on us so fast. We have the plaque ordered, but we don't have it yet in the building, so we'll have to wait, and she's going to have to come back, but she tells me she's going to be here on a regular basis anyway. Okay, the next thing we have, item number 7, is a public hearing scheduled for 7:35, amending the Larson's Common Annexation Agreement. Mr. Buning, do you have anything on this? I'll convene the public hearing.
Not plugged in.
Not plugged in, there's a cable hanging up there. Here, Scott.
Yeah, I was just going to suggest that.
Sorry about that, little technical difficulties. This is the proposed amendment to the Larson Commons Annexation Agreement. This is the properties that are located on Trudy Court near Main Street. The petitioners are the property owners within this subdivision. They are asking to amend the annexation agreement to delete an industrial zoning setback that is part of this original annexation agreement. The property owners would like to remove this so that their homes can then comply with the normal 30-foot rear setback as opposed to the 40 and 45-foot setback that's mandated by the annexation agreement and the plat. So this approval would then remove that building line restriction and then would restore the 30-foot setback for them so they could put additions and other improvements to their properties.
All right, anybody in the council have any questions about this? Does anybody in the audience wish to address the city council? This is a public hearing on the subject of amending the Larson's Common Annexation Agreement for the purposes that were just so noted by the Community Development Director. I entertain a motion then to adjourn the public hearing.
So moved. Second.
Moved by Alderman Brown, second by Alderman McFadden to adjourn the public hearing on the Larson's Common Annexation Agreement. Clerk call the roll.
Brown?
Aye.
Rusado?
Aye.
Atack?
Aye.
Stark? Aye. Wolf?
Aye.
Callahan?
Aye.
Waterman?
Aye.
Saron?
Aye.
McFadden?
Aye. Motion for adjournment on the public hearing is approved. Okay, moving then to item number 8, matters from the public for items not on the agenda. Do we have anybody tonight on anything that's not on the agenda? All right. The next thing we're going to do is a recognition, and Alderman Callahan, would you introduce this for us?
Sure. Tonight, Angela Anderson is here. Hannah Frazier is unable to make it tonight due to, I'm sure, the weather, and they were traveling from Georgia this morning. She called and she got trapped. We are recognizing Angela and Hannah tonight for their design of the USS Illinois crest they were selected as finalists by the design committee. There were 143 students who took part in it, and there were 5 finalists, and 2 of them were the top 2 finalists. Bill, can we pull up on the screen the ability to show their crests? So, Mr. Mayor, I'd like to introduce Angela Anderson. Sure.
Just the one's fine.
While we're waiting, Angela's crest and Hannah's crest were part of a celebration or a recognition that went on down at Navy Pier by the governor and the ship's commander, and I believe the mayor of Chicago was also there. So it was a pretty big recognition for them, pretty high honor, and we are honored just as much to make sure that we recognize our 2 students in town. Maybe if you go to the agenda, the link to the agenda is on there. We could probably just pull it up that way. It would probably be the easiest. Jeanette has it PDF'd in there.
Thanks for letting me use it. I could walk away with it, you have to be careful.
And that is Angela with her design with the ship's commander. And that is Hannah Frazier's with her finalist design. So it was great work, very great work. That was it, thank you. Mr. Mayor, would you like to say some words?
We'd like to have, well, let me come up and do this. On behalf of the community of Batavia, we just want to officially recognize you and thank you for your efforts here, because this, speaks well for what you're all about, what this community is all about. And we sincerely want to thank you for kind of jumping into this contest and gaining such a notoriety and success in it. So on behalf of the people of Batavia, I want to express our appreciation. And I've had the conversation, I don't know if we got this completed yet, but we have a magazine that goes out every 2 months called Neighbors Magazine. And we want to do a little feature about, story about you and everybody involved in it that we can show to share with everybody in the community of Batavia in the near future. So we'll be doing that if we haven't already. I guess nobody's contacted you yet, but we've had that conversation. So we'll be doing it. So we're kind of doing this in parts and pieces. So hopefully we'll get you some more notoriety, and everybody in town will be hearing about this when they get Neighbors Magazine.
And I just wanted to let her know that yesterday we had the ice cream social for Flag Day, and there were 2 men from the USS Illinois Commissioning Committee that actually served on submarines. And while yours didn't win, they thought yours and Hannah's were actually crests better designed for what has been in the past in the military. And they spoke highly of both yours and Hannah's, that probably would have been the ones that they would have chosen.
So we will be getting back to you and asking you to come in and have a conversation with somebody. We're going to write up a little article and take your picture and get you in the magazine. So thank you for doing this and making Batavia shine. So appreciate it very much.
Thank you.
Okay, next thing is Batavia Main Street. Mr. Matter.
How's everybody doing? Good. Doing great. Music Matters is building a boat, as we speak. All right. So let's see. We had 61 Main Street volunteers who donated 195 hours for planning meetings, programs, and events last month for Batavia Main Street. As a part of ongoing retention meetings, Main Street met with 2 businesses last month to learn about them and how we can help them grow. So our Main Street successes. In May, we celebrated with HC Storm as they dedicated their new Garden Learning Center and Little Library. You can check it out, the new space behind HC Storm. In June, started off as Batavia was able to host a Realtors training for Realtors Association of Fox Valley inside City Hall. Realtors and municipal leaders got together to learn about historic preservation and economic development incentives. As the host, Batavia was able to showcase our various incentive programs and bring guests on a walking tour of Batavia to see our historic buildings and development sites. June 6th marked the beginning of our Outdoors Farmers Market. We featured over 20 vendors from Wilson Street to the pedestrian bridge. There was live music by the commentators, and fitness demonstration called Pound took place to promote healthy lifestyle through movement. Also, the Batavia United Way is partnering with organizations to host kids' activities. Check out the Main Street calendar for what activities will be at the market. Looking ahead, haven't been to the downtown dance? Alderman Wolf, I'm looking at you.
Great.
Your next opportunity is this Saturday, June 20th at 7:30 p.m. in Shannon Hall. There you can listen to Joe Smith and the Mile High Club. There's an exclamation there, so I'm guessing that's like really awesome. I don't know him, but I think that'll be cool. Joe is most known in the Chicago area as the band leader for the Spicy Pickles, bringing the hoppin' sounds of traditional New Orleans jazz and early swing. Free beginning Lindy lesson is at 7:30. The music starts at 8:30. Admission is $12. Tickets are on sale now for the annual Cocktails in the Park event to be held on Saturday, July 25th at 7 p.m. I'll note that again, Saturday, July 25th at 7 p.m. Head out to Appleton Park, which is right behind the Riverwalk, behind City Hall, 100 North Island Avenue, and enjoy an evening of live music, small bites, drinks, and fun. Returning this year is the cigar and whiskey tasting deck, and with the addition of the champagne and desserts tasting. Attire is casual, and proceeds go to downtown Batavia revitalization efforts. Win a tent full of prizes or an adventure to one of our other favorite downtown communities. Tickets are $25 pre-order and $30 the day of. Limited picnic tables can be reserved for an additional $100 and includes a bottle of wine or 6 beers. Tasting decks are reservation only and additional of $40 per person. So lastly, you're invited to the farewell party for Joy Cortero on Tuesday, June 30th, starting at 3 p.m. at the Riverside Commons, which is the parking lot behind Limestone Coffee and Tea. Please join us to celebrate Joy's years at Batavia Main Street and the exciting new chapter of her story. We will be roasting a pig and pouring beer, so come on down and bring your appetite. Okay, to find out more about what Main Street does or how you can get involved with the community, contact Batavia Main Street at 630-761-3528 or visit downtownbatavia.com. So now I'd like to take this time and introduce the new fearless leaders of Batavia Main Street. As you know, Jamie Sam has accepted the role of executive director, and we have Kathy McNally will join us as the new assistant director. As a Batavia native, Jamie Sam brings a wealth of experience in economic revitalization, and as a business owner and a community leader. Jamie has successfully built strong relationships with local partners, Batavia Main Street members, city leaders and staff, and the citizens of Batavia. You know Jamie well as a former city alderman and a Batavia Main Street board member of the Aurora Area Convention and Visitors Bureau, member of the Batavia Arts Council, and overall volunteerism with numerous groups and organizations. Kathy McNally is a lifelong community volunteer currently supporting Living Well Cancer Resource Center, Tri-City Family Services, and Batavia United Way. Her enthusiasm for Batavia, along with her experience in marketing, communications, development, and event planning, bring a diverse skill set to Batavia Main Street. Both Sam and McNally bring their own strengths to the organization to help continue to make Batavia Main Street a valuable community asset. We are very pleased to welcome to our team. Let's give them a big welcome.
I don't really have too much to add as the mayor read my letter. I guess I would just kind of agree with what I had said before, that I really appreciate everything that I've learned over the last 2 years, connecting with all of you here on the council, as well as staff, and just learning the inner workings of the city. And I hope to take all of those things that I learned over the last couple of years and be able to apply them to bigger and better partnerships between Main Street and the city. And I guess I would just add that if any of you or any business owners or community members out there have thoughts and ideas of what they would like downtown to look like, events they'd like to see in downtown, or better ways for Main Street to partner with their businesses or assist them, stop down to our office at 4.5 West Wilson Street, right down on the side of the river by Limestone. And then this is Kathy.
Hello, my name is Kathy McNally. I lived in Batavia for well over 20 years, raised my family here, my children. I'm thrilled to be part of the Main Street organization. This is really literally somewhat of a dream job for me, having spent so many years volunteering, and to now get paid for the same kind of work is really, really exciting for me. So I'm especially excited to work with this lady right here. I didn't know Jamie before 2 weeks ago, and I am so impressed with her, and I have so much to learn from her, and just thrilled to be part of this organization. So thank you.
Let me just say before you get off the spotlight there that the community of Batavia is honored and excited to have both of you working for us in the Main Street organization. We certainly put a lot of time and effort and investment into Main Street and into our downtown. And we think some of its greater and grander days are yet to come in the future. And with you two in the leadership, we hope that you can get us there sooner than later. But anyway, we're very excited to have both of you, and it looks like the sky's the limit as far as the generation of talent and new ideas that will be coming forth. So we're here to work with you, and I'm thankful that the Main Street Board was insightful enough to choose this leadership team to put into the community. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Best wishes. Okay, moving to 11, we have a chamber report tonight, too. Holly?
Thank you for allowing me to postpone our chamber report to the third Monday of the month instead of the first Monday of the month, since we had our chamber golf outing on the first Monday of the month. So it was a long day that hopefully was a great success. So thank you all for allowing me to be here today. Just to segue into our statements, I have had the pleasure of working with Joy for the last year through partnerships with Batavia Main Street, and I have learned so much about that organization, have learned to respect the work and commitment that they have put into this community, not only in downtown, but the betterment of Batavia as a whole. So congratulations to Joy and what she has accomplished. It's been a great ride that I've been along with her for just over the last year. So congratulations to her on her success. And I've only grown to know Jamie over the last year through her position as a volunteer in the community and also as an alderman here at the City of Batavia, and just makes me even more excited about what we can do in the future to partner together as both of us are working for the business community and success that we can find both in and outside of downtown. So really look forward to what we can accomplish together, both with Jamie and with Kathy. So my congratulations on the Main Street Board's decision to hire those two fine ladies, and congratulations to Jamie on her success, or Joy on her successes. Now on to Batavia Chamber. We have a couple of really exciting things coming into Batavia in the month of July that I would like to invite all of you to be a part of. We have our Windmill City Festival. Batavia Chamber and Batavia Park District and the City of Batavia have a great partnership in bringing this great festival with a long history to our community. And now I'm happy to report, as all of you know already, that it will be here at the Downtown River Walk again this year. And we're really looking forward to a great festival. That is July 9th through the 12th. The first event is on Thursday, July 9th, and that is just from 6 until 10 p.m. There'll be the carnival, a couple of the food vendors, the beer tent, and a great band playing down in the band shell. So please join us. And all the way through Sunday at 6 p.m., a great festival that we bring to downtown Batavia. So please join us for that. Next, we have on July 25th, the Chili Cook-Off. It is the annual Illinois State Championship Chili Cook-Off that is hosted right here at the Riverwalk again in downtown Batavia. We bring upwards of 40 of the top Illinois and out-of-state best chilies to Batavia, and they compete to gain access to the national championships that are held in Terlingua, Texas. So it's a pretty big thing, and we're happy to be a part of it again with the Batavia Park District this year. There'll be chili tasting cups for $5, and also we'll be this year incorporating a beer tent as well, and we'll have some souvenir chili tasting cups for beer as well. So please join us. If you are interested, we have as I said, tasting. You can do tasting. You can volunteer to serve beer at the tent. You can volunteer to be a taster of the chili, or you can submit your own chili in the traditional category as well. So if you think you have the best chili in Batavia or in Illinois, please bring it down. We'll be giving cash prizes this year for the traditional home-style chilies. So let us know at the chamber if you're interested. For information and details on all of the community events involved with the chamber, check out our website at bataviachamber.org.
Thank you. Any questions of Holly? Thank you very much for coming down. Okay, this is the night of presentations. We are honored tonight to have Andre Sales from Fermilab here with us, and Fermilab has indicated to the city of Batavia that they are strongly considering doing some construction activity on the site on parcels of land that immediately border the city of Batavia along Kirk Road. And so before this went too far, we asked that they come down and put on a brief presentation to the city council prior to the public hearing that they're going to be having on this. But this is not, land that's physically in the city, as I'm understanding it, as much as it's immediately adjacent to us as neighbors. And so we don't have zoning control over it or anything, but we do want to know what's going on, and we think it would be in the best interest of our community to know. So, Andre, we'll turn it over to you.
Thank you very much. Hi, I'm Andre Sals. I'm with the Office of Communication at Fermilab, and I'm here to talk to you about our next flagship experiment. As the mayor indicated, I'm here basically to be a good neighbor, to let you guys know what's going on, and also to talk to you about a public hearing that we are going to be having on the environmental assessment we've done on this project. So here's a little background first. What are we? I'm sure most people here are familiar with us. We're a particle physics laboratory, one of 17 Department of Energy national labs. We have 1,700 employees, 90% of which live in the local area, and 4,000 scientists, engineers, and students from around the world who visit Fermilab to use our facilities on a regular basis. What do? We are a particle physics laboratory. We build large accelerators and detectors to look for the smallest particles in the universe. So our mission is to advance knowledge, foster innovation, and inspire the next generation. So this is a little about our science program. We've always been interested in the smallest and most elusive building blocks of our universe. And one of those is called the neutrino. That's going to be the focus of our physics plan moving forward. So our vision is to become the world's leading laboratory for this type of science. So that leads obviously to the next question, what are neutrinos? And I've got to tell you a little bit about them to tell you about the project. So they're tiny subatomic particles. They're among the most abundant in the universe, and we know almost nothing about them. They come from the sun, from the core of the earth, and from the banana you had for breakfast. That decaying potassium produces neutrinos. They are absolutely harmless. They travel right through most matter, including the earth itself. There are trillions of them going through you right now. You haven't even noticed. And scientists think they may hold the key to answers about how the universe works. So we at Fermilab have been conducting neutrino research for more than 30 years. For more than 10 years, we've been sending a beam of these neutrinos through the Earth to Minnesota for experiments. And the one that we're planning on doing is going to be similar to that. So this is our new project. This is called the Long Baseline Neutrino Facility. It's a proposed project to be built at Fermilab and at Sanford Lab in South Dakota. And it will send that beam of neutrinos made at Fermilab 800 miles through the Earth without needing a tunnel to giant detectors in a mine in South Dakota. So this is the facility that will facilitate neutrino experiments in the future, and this is the big neutrino experiment that's going to go in that facility, or is proposed to go in that facility. It's called the Deep Underground Neutrino Experiment, and we're going to include a small detector 200 feet underground at Fermilab, and a larger one about 4,800 feet underground at Sanford Lab in South Dakota. It's important to note that this and the Large Hadron Collider are the top priorities for Fermilab and the United States particle physics community for moving forward. This is a huge project for us. So here's what we would build at Fermilab for this. And I apologize for this graphic, it's not the best. The four blocks that you see there are four buildings. Kirk Road is on the left there. Each building, some of these buildings have underground shafts, the deepest of which is about 200 feet, and that's the one that's closest to Kirk Road right there. We would also be building a 52-foot high berm to hold the beam pipe. And this is sort of a better illustration of what we'd be putting there. So that you see the berm up there, the 52-foot high hill, we need to angle the beam so that it can go down through the curve of the earth to South Dakota. And so that's why we build the berm and put the beam pipe in there. Several buildings underground to catch the beam as it goes through, the deepest of which, like I said, is the near detector hall, which is 200 feet down underneath a building we would build near Kirk Road. So there are two things that would be visible from the road. One of them is that building above the underground shaft, and the other one is that 52-foot high hill. The hill will be landscaped, or would be landscaped, and you'd barely see it, but the building you would definitely see from the road. The Department of Energy has done what's called a draft environmental assessment in accordance with federal law to determine what impact building these projects would have on human health and the environment. The document is publicly available. I know some folks here have downloaded it and looked at it already at this website right here. The Department of Energy has looked at 15 different areas of possible impact. It took 2 years to do this draft study, including air and water quality, noise and vibration, transportation, sustainability, and health and safety. The public comment period on this assessment is open. It's gone from June 8th to July 10th, and comments can be submitted online at that above website. This is a look at what they looked at. These are the 15 areas, from land use and recreation to health and safety, noise and vibration, transportation, geology and soils, waste management. All of these things were exhaustively looked at in the draft environmental assessment. So we are holding, in accordance with federal law, a public meeting on June 24th to gather comments and give information about this project and about the assessments. The Department of Energy is hosting this. It's from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. in the atrium of Wilson Hall at Fermilab, and we're trying to get the word out, which is one reason that we're here. We've sent letters to the neighbors on the west side of the laboratory, inviting them to the meeting. We've taken out ads in local newspapers. We put information in our community newsletter and our daily online publication. We created a handout for visitors to Wilson Hall. I gave everybody here that handout. The Department of Energy issued a press release and wrote letters to local stakeholders. The Department of Energy is going to hold similar meetings this month in South Dakota about this project as well. So here is some contact information for the Department of Energy. Questions and comments about the environmental assessment will be entered into the record. The person you want to talk to is Peter Seebach, and I can give anybody this information afterwards if you want. U.S. Department of Energy in Argonne, or can submit the comments online there. And with that, I just wanted to give a basic general overview and invite you all to the meeting if you'd like to come and learn more about it. And I'll take any questions you have. You always want to leave them with the bison.
Yeah. Andre, just so we kind of put this in our minds as to where this is going to be, and talking to Katie and yourself, it's my understanding that where this is proposed is roughly from the area where the bike bridge crosses Kirk Road, going north to the Pine Street entrance.
Yes.
In that general area is where this will happen.
Correct, yeah. It makes sort of a line from the ring of the Tevatron up to almost to Pine Street.
So I think most of you can envision in your mind where this would be, from the Pine Street entrance south to basically the bike bridge that goes over the top of Kirk Road.
Correct.
Is the area that, you already have some things in that general area there pretty close by.
Pretty close by it, yeah. This is an area that's undeveloped that we'll be working in.
And the actual height of the, I'll call it the mountain that you're going to put there, is about 52 feet.
52 foot high, yeah.
So I'm told by some people in the building codes that may equal like a 5-story building. Is that about in height? 10 foot per feet per floor?
Probably about right, yeah. A 4-story, 5-story, yeah. But it's going to be landscaped. It's going to fit in really well with what's around it.
Okay. Anybody in the council have any questions? Mr. McGrath?
Yes.
Andre, how tall will the building be?
The building nearest to Kirk Road is about 50 feet high as well. It's about 4 stories.
And that doesn't have actual, like, processes going on inside of it that don't make any noise or anything, right? It's basically computer measurement?
Yeah, so that building is going to be above the near detector for the beam. I actually can give you some extra information on the noise if you'd like. So we did, this is from the draft environmental assessment. We have the noise during construction, which you can see the lighter yellow lines are the ones that will impact the neighbors. And that's about 60 or 65 decibels, which is the sound level of normal speech at 3 feet. This is during construction. Construction would begin, I forgot to mention this, around 2019, and the project is scheduled to begin taking data around 2025. During operation, that noise level goes way, way down, almost to nothing. 40 decibels would be the highest that you'd have nearest that area, and that's the sound of a library, basically. It's almost no sound, and during the day would absolutely be drowned out by traffic on Kirk Road.
Okay.
Yep.
Any questions from the council? Do we have anybody in the audience that wants to ask a question?
I have some, sure, yeah. I can give to anyone who wants.
All right, well, thank you. Again, the date is, so we got you on TV here, so I want you to repeat the date and the time of the
Certainly.
public
It's
hearing.
Wednesday, June 24th, from 6:30 to 8:30 p.m.
Okay.
And there will be experts there who put the draft environmental assessment together that you can talk to about any of the portions of it that you'd like.
And in the meantime, if anybody has other general questions, they can call either you or Katie Yerkowitz at the Department of Community Affairs.
Sure, yeah. The best person to talk to is Peter Seebach, of course,
Okay.
if you have direct questions about the environmental assessment. If you have questions about the process, I'm glad to answer those. Call the Office of Communication at 630-840-3351.
Very good.
Great. Thank you all
Thank
very
you,
much.
appreciate it. Okay, moving to 13, which is the appointment of 3 new paid-on-call recruits. Chief Dykey, if you'd come forward and introduce the gentleman, we'll have them come up here to the center and we'll swear them in after we have a motion for their approval.
Hello, everybody. I have 3 new paid-on-call to swear in. If Brian, Joshua, and Stephen could come forward, please. All 3 of these were sponsored by the fire department to attend the basic firefighter operations class at the College of DuPage, and they all graduated. Stephen, raise your hand so they know who you are. Stephen, he lives in North Aurora and graduated from COD with that certificate. Joshua is an EMT and he lives in St. Charles. And Brian is he lives here in Batavia and he was in the Marines from 2008 to 2012. And so I'm looking to swear all 3 of them in today.
First, I need a motion for confirmation of my appointment of these 3 gentlemen as paid-on-call firefighters.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Alderman Stark, second by Alderman Wolf. Clerk, call the roll.
Stark.
Aye.
Wolf.
Aye.
Callahan.
Aye.
Boderman.
Aye.
Saron.
Aye.
McFadden.
Aye.
Brown.
Aye.
Rusado.
Aye.
Atak.
Aye.
Motion's approved, 9 yes, no no's, and 4 absent, I guess.
Yep.
So gentlemen, if you would raise your right hands and repeat after me. I, and state your name. Having been appointed. To the position of paid-on-call recruit. With the Batavia Fire Department. In the city of Batavia. In the counties of Kane and DuPage. Do solemnly swear. That I will support the Constitution of the United States. And the Constitution of the State of Illinois. And I will faithfully discharge the duties. Of the position of paid-on-call recruit. With the Batavia Fire Department. To the best of my ability. Congratulations, welcome aboard.
We normally have the on-duty crew here to celebrate your swearing in, but they're kind of busy tonight.
Go suit up and get out.
Okay. The next thing is, as you all know, the council has participated in some interviewing we've done. We have been in search for some time of a new human resources director for the city of Batavia. And at this time, I'm very honored to submit to you the my nomination of Wendy Benarek as the new public or human relations resource director for the city of Batavia. And Wendy comes to us with a long degree of resume of service in the human relations field, and she currently holds that position with the city of Hanover Park. So we're very pleased to have her submit her application and be interviewed, and she's the one that's being recommended to you, and I'd ask for a motion of confirmation. So moved.
Second.
Moved by Alderman Brown, second by Alderman Stark for the confirmation of Wendy Benarek to become the new Human Resources Director of the City of Batavia. Any discussion? Clerk, call the roll.
Brown.
Aye.
Rusado.
Aye.
Atak.
Aye.
Stark.
Aye.
Wolf.
Aye.
Callahan.
Aye.
Waterman.
Aye.
Saron.
Aye.
McFadden.
Aye. Motion's approved, 9 yes, no nos, none absent. Okay, moving then to item 15, which is ordinance 15-21, amending the Larson's Common Annexation Agreement, which was the subject of our public hearing that we just recently held. Alderman Brown?
Yeah, thank you, Your Honor. I won't take up any more time. I think everybody understands it very well. It was discussed fully at the committee level. So I move for approval of ordinance 15-21.
Second. Moved by Alderman Brown, second by Alderman Saron for the approval of ordinance 15-21 for the Larson's Common Annexation Amendment. Clerk, call the roll.
Brown.
Aye.
Rusado.
Aye.
Atek.
Aye.
Stark.
Aye.
Wolf.
Aye.
Callahan.
Aye.
Waterman.
Aye.
Saron.
Aye.
McFadden.
Aye. Motion's approved, 9 yes, no nos, 4 absent. Mr. McGrath, did you have something you wanted to say before we adjourn? Because this is the last item we said we were going to do.
I was just there to give the presentation in case Alderman Brown needed anything, because Scott
Okay.
had to leave because of some water.
All right, Alderman Brown, I'd entertain a motion for adjournment till next week.
And Your Honor, we need to call a special meeting.
That's what I'm saying, for the
Yeah,
motion for calling special meeting for June 22nd at 7:30.
I so move.
Second.
Motion by Alderman Brown, second by Alderman Callahan for the council to adjourn till a special meeting for Monday, June 22nd at 7:30 for the continuation of business not carried forth at this meeting. Clerk, call the roll.
Brown.
Aye.
Rusado.
Aye.
Atek.
Aye.
Stark.
Aye.
Wolf.
No.
Callahan.
Aye.
Waterman.
Aye.
Saron.
Aye.
McFadden.
Aye. Motion's approved, 8 yes, 1 no, and 4 absent. Alderman Brown, you want to make a motion for adjournment?
I move we adjourn the city council meeting.
Moved by Alderman Brown, second by Alderman Saron. Clerk, take a voice vote.
All those in favor?
Aye.